Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. Evil Noodle here. Thank you very, very kindly for joining us today. Today, we're going to be playing City Skylines once again. It's been about half a year since we played this. We're playing the new DLC, Industries. I think it is Industrial. I don't know. the Industries DLC come out only yesterday. I think it only come out yesterday. But we're going to be playing it today. It's only about £11, so it wasn't too much money, but we're going to give it a shot. Let's do a quick sound check. About £11. Okie doke. Right, we're running goods. Yeah, first of all, apologies for... Wow, those birds are really quite loud. Apologies for being offline for the past 3 weeks. A few bits and pieces just mean it's just kind of meant that I've not been able to get online, so apologies for that. Hopefully we can start getting back to more of a regular streaming schedule. I do hope so. Sorry to be away, but we're back, and going to be playing a bit of this tonight. It's been a while. So if you're watching earlier, sorry for the false start. I kind of forgot how to play this game, basically, and as you can see, I've still forgotten how to play this game, with everyone needing their sewage to be looked after. Okay, so I've decided to take a different tack to playing this game today. We're going to be using unlimited money for the time being, but we've still got the thought of making a profit in mind. But to start with, we're going to have unlimited money. I'm pretty sure you can change that. And we've also got all of the buildings that are new to the game selected already. So I've not had time to look at any of these, to be honest. So we've got all the new buildings include, so we've got bakery, industrial steel plant, household plastic factory. There's loads and loads of different printing press. Wow, there is a lemonade factory. Wow. What we got here? Electronics factory, clothing. The list goes on and on. Wow, what's this? Sneaker factory. Look at the size of that thing. Really? Is that just for trainers? Really? There was a lot in here. Okay, so that's garbage. That's normal. So we've got the forestry industry here. So we got small trees, large tree. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Farming. Lots of farming areas. We can actually have cattle now as well. Different animals and stuff like that. Flour mill, cattle shed, milking. What is that? Milk? I've got all the hints and stuff come up. Milking parlour. Okay, we've got the ore industry here. Wow. I mean, there's a lot of stuff with this DLC. A lot of stuff. Yeah, so I wanted to take a different tack with this. I'm going to have everything unlocked, so we can get a chance to see what is in the new DLC, and we'll do a few episodes on this, build up what we can, and then we'll start afresh with normal finances and build up the progression as you would do normally. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to do to start with. Wow, there's so much stuff in this. So this is the oil industry here. I mean, there's tons and tons of stuff. Large oil. I think you can have oil rigs in this game. Yeah, there you go. The offshore oil drilling rig. What we got here? So these are the different warehouses. Oh, we can also have road tolls now, which is pretty dandy. Large warehouse. Unique factories. Petroleum refinery. I think there is also, if we go into transportation, yeah, here we go, look. So we've got a postal service as well. So we're going to have like a Royal Mail place and post office sorting facility. What's your Grant? Hello, buddy. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to go through on this. I've also noticed you can got under the plane. You've now got a cargo airport hub, which is pretty cool. Just had a new subscriber. There goes the scream. Thank you very much. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to go through. We've got the normal airport. We've also got the cargo airport. Now, I think the cargo airport hub has a railway line running through it, which is pretty decent. I mean, that's pretty good. What else we got here? So there's nothing on the boating. Train is normal as well. Okay, so I mean, there's a lot to go through here. So that's going to be the idea of this. We're going to see. We've got everything unlocked. We're going to see what's what. We'll do a few episodes like this, and then we'll start afresh and do it as the game should be. Let's quickly run a power line through to the sewage thingy-majiggy over there. Let's get that up and running. That should make all of these people nice and happy. I do hope so. That should go away. They definitely got power. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so that's disappearing. Super stuff. I know this isn't the best layout. It's it's pretty terrible layout. But this is what we're going to have with to start with, I think. These are just the vanilla industrial factories over here. So let's take a look. Got big forestry area over here. I don't think we got... Okay, so we can unlock more tiles. Let's unlock this one, because we can get in... got a lot of forestry over there. Let's take a look, actually, before we buy at our natural resources, which should be this tab here. Wow. So we've got fertile land over there. Plenty of... so I think this tile here on the right, we could actually use for ore slightly. A lot of oil. So we could actually put in some oil rigs over here. And we can use the forestry as well. Let's go ahead and purchase this piece of land. I'm guessing now that we've got everything unlocked, we can actually purchase as much as possible. So let's actually do that. Purchase that one. Let's get a nice... how can we go with this? Let's get a nice square formation going on here. We'll get that one. Not too sure how many tiles we can build. It's been a while since we've played this game. We get these ones as well. And then what we do is we can use each individual area and put in the new industries into them. So if we can, let's purchase this one. Okay, so that's it now then. Never mind. We have got a bit of oil up here. I kind of would have wished to have had this bit as well. Don't think we can sell... No, okay, never mind. Never mind. That's okay. It's not a problem. Let's get out of that. So let's whack in. Let's build a road running from... We could actually do one from over here. We've actually got a little... Kind of looks a bit dilapidated, really, doesn't it? It doesn't look great. But we've got a bit of a railway station over here, which is kind of cool, I guess. It's not bad. This is one of the new maps as well. Okay, so how can we do this? Let's, how can we run a road? So we have to go across the train track. That's not a problem. Let's run, say... Let's go ahead and we'll do... we've got 6 lane... We want the 3 lane road, really, don't we? Is that... Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's go ahead and we'll run a road from here. And get a nice curb on it. Actually, we could actually run it dead straight. Kind of, yeah, that's not too bad, is it? That's not too bad. Can we go over the train tracks? Now let's see if we can go over these train lines over here. Probably going to need to narrow it down to a 2-lane. Let's actually change this up. There we go. Not too shabby. Okay, that'll be alright. That will do. Okie doke. So we've got a lot of forestry over here. Let's double check. The last time we played this was like February time. Yeah, so we've got lots of forestry over here. So let's go ahead and make this. Let's go to the... let's get rid of that. Let's go to the industry tab. So this is the new industry tab over here. Okay, so let's make all of this land. Let's carve out of that. Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter. That'd be alright. Let's make all of this the new industry for farming and wood supplies. Let's get rid of that. Bring it right down. Super stuff. Okie doke. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so what can we do here? We can actually let's run a few roads. We do a sort of a grid formation. So let's go on a bit of a wonk here. Can we freeform that? Okay, that's alright. I mean, I guess as we go along, we can sort of improve it a bit. Okay. Just something nice and simple. Let's actually have a look at the buildings to begin with. Build a main building to assign an industry area, a type, and allow it to level. Okay, so this is going to be the farming area by the looks. Mind you, this should be shouldn't this be like the forestry in, yeah, okay. So we've got the forestry main building. Forestry main building sets an unassigned industry areas type to forest industry and allows its level progression. It also works as an industrial area headquarter for city service vehicles. Okie doke. So let's get one of these in. How does that look? Very palm tree like. Let's go ahead and pause the game for a second. That's the only problem. You've got to learn all of the new bits and pieces. So what we got here, forestry workers barracks. Workers barracks increases the work efficiency of the workers in the industrial area. Each building increases the work efficiency by 5% up to a maximum of 100. Auxiliary building needed to be placed in. Okay. So we can actually whack one of these in as well. Just like so. Got a new building. Okay, we got to do all the stuff like that. What we got here? Forestry maintenance building. Let's go ahead and put in some extra roads in. We get the road layout nicely sorted here. So we've gone for one way. Okay, that's not an issue. Let's run this road. Cross. And straight up. Yeah, that'll work. Can we actually run a road? Can we get a few in like so? Okie doke. So what else we got? Okay, so small tree plantation. Small tree. So they can be used to cultivate alder, beech, or conifer. Okay. So they will produce raw forest products. Okie doke. Got medium tree and large tree. Small tree spalding field. So we can we squeeze in the large one here? We can actually put it in there. Can we get the medium one in? So we get a medium in there. How about the small? So okay, so we've done the road sides. Completely wrong. Completely wrong indeed. Let's go ahead and make this a bit longer. Okie doke. Hopefully that's going to be okay. I mean, we're going to change all this up. Actually, let's do it now. Let's get rid of all of that. And getting a few of these. Yeah, that looks alright. So these will, so we can actually set these appearance. So these are raw forest products. So we can actually set these to beech trees, conifer. So we got a bit of everything here. Not operated, medium tree production, medium sized plantation. Okie doke. Let's go ahead and run the main road. Let's get rid of. Actually, we keep this a one-way system. Straight up to the top here. Okay. Now, what else can we add in? We can actually need to get rid of that. So what else we got? We got a sawmill. So we can actually get in. Let's get in some of these things here. See what these look like. Must be placed by a roadside. Well, it is. So can we squeeze anything else in? Large tree, small tree. Super stuff. See what these are looking like. A little bit tricky to get it to connect. That looks right. Bit odd looking. Can we change these to say, yeah, that looks okay. beach. I think that looks alright. It's just getting used to everything that's in the game. What else we got? The sawmill. Let's quickly adjust this road layout that we've got. So let's run a little dirt road down like so. I think that'd be okay. So we can put... Oh, will you go away? We can put a sawmill in. Possibly sort of about there. Lovely stuff. Biomass. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's a bit difficult to see what's going on when that turns to blue. So I wonder if we can squeeze anything else in this little gap here. Small tree. It's not that small, is it? Any more buildings? So we got engineered wood plant. A pulp mill. Pulp mill uses raw forest products to produce forestry, special goods, paper. Small log yard. It's not the best road design. I'm well aware of that. It's probably the worst design ever. Yeah. So let's run the road straight down to there and let's see what buildings we can get in. Will you go away, please? I think I need to turn that off, don't I? Industries area, forestry. So extractor buildings go into processing buildings, unique factories, commercial. So the processing buildings. Paper is produced by pulp mills and biomass. Ah, okay. So we need a pulp mill, which is this thing over here. So where can we put this? I guess that can go in kind of there. So what else do we need? Plant timber is produced by engineered wood plants and sawmills. So we got a sawmill. That's the sawmill. And what else do we need? We also need a wood plant. So I think that is these things here. What else we got? Biomass, sawmill. Ah, no, here's the wood plant. Okie doke. So how does that look? I mean, these buildings are really, really detailed. Nicely detailed. They do look kind of good. Let's actually, what we actually need in over here, let's do a quick bit of building and we're getting some local facilities over here. That should shut the game up for a little while. So we're going to want, okay, we don't want transportation, not just yet. Medical clinic. So let's whack in a medical clinic, keep people happy. Probably going to want a crematorium as well. We'll get one of those in. Right next to the medical clinic. We're just getting the local services, keep people happy. Why is my phone gone all weird? done this the other day. Okay. What else we got? Police station. Let's put one of those in. And we're going to want a fire station as well. Lovely stuff. Schools. As I say, these couple of episodes just to see what is in the game. Elementary school, that's what we want. Fire station should be okay. Do we actually need a high school? Probably not. So we're actually looking okay now. Let's sort out the electric. Let's run a... Let's actually get in a... What one's coal? Pollution 35, coal 50. So the oil power plant doesn't actually pollute that much. But we could actually whack in a nuclear power plant here. We just pop that in just there, that'll do. No one will notice. No one will notice. We just run a cable right over. Excellent stuff. And we're going to need water supply as well. Let's get this wrapped around. And one more through there. Okay, so we can actually run the game now. Hopefully we won't get any people can get to that, but they can't actually leave. They're trapped. So let's actually build them a way out of the place as well, shall we? Just to be friendly. Can we do this? That actually looks pretty bad, but that's going to do. That will do. That will do for now. All these messages coming through. Build a processing plant. Okay, so you need processing plants to refine the raw materials into special goods. You will need special goods. You will need special goods to provide the unique forestries with the needed materials. So we got the we've got the forest industry, so we're going to need to farm that now. So the processing is the farming. Is that right? Build a processing plant. So which one is that? Ah, here we go. Flour mill is a processing building which require crops to... yeah, so we've got crops in, haven't we? Produce special goods, flours. Flour mills grind crops into flour and package it for transportation. Processing building need to be placed inside the industrial area. Okay. Not too sure. Wrong area type. So I don't understand why it wanted me to build this over here, because we can't build over here anyway. What else we got over here? We got a pulp mill. Wood chip storage. So there's lots of stuff. Let's put one of those in. We get a log yard as well. Wow, this is pretty big. We also get a sawdust storage. Whack one of those in. Small Yard. Engineered wood plant. I think we have one of them. Do we have one of these? Well, we do now. Yeah, we did. We engineered. Okay, so we did actually have one. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Oh dear. We're going to need to change this around. Okay, so that should work now. People aren't trapped inside the industrial area. I think we're getting the hang of it. But to be honest, I haven't a clue what I'm doing, to be honest. So this is the wood storage yard. So we can set it to fill up balanced. Balance is like where it's done automatically. So you can rename it. I don't want to do that. A large storage yard for storing raw forest products. One worker in there. We actually get trucks from here as well. 20 altogether. Storage, 40 out of 500 tons. What do we have here? So this is the sawdust storage. Okay, so this takes raw forestry products. They can be imported at cost, can be exported for money. Okay, so raw forest products are produced by forestry industry, extracted buildings, and zoned forest industry. Okay. So do we actually need to still change this to B? I don't think we do. Paint district. No, so we don't necessarily. I don't think we need to do that anymore. I think it's just done automatically. Yeah. Oh, there is a guy working. So we're doing something right. This is where they live. Okay. What's this here? The wood chip storage. 2 workers of 33. It looks pretty good though. Here come in all the trucks. Here they are. So they are picking up nicely. I mean, there's so many buildings on this DLC. So where's he going now? He's going back to the medium wood forest, which is this one here. So where are these going? The large one. Let's just see what these get up to. So I'm guessing they go in up to here. Maybe not. Oh, so he's gone into there. So we can actually change this from greenhouse to a field. That looks alright. Bit of work going on here. So that's the sawmill. Okay, so here they're planing timber, I guess, sawing it all down. Yeah, I guess it's called a sawmill. 12 out of 14 tons. But saying that, it has no workers. But it seems to be operating normally. This is the pulp mill. Pulp mill produce forest special goods paper. Okay. So that seems to be okay. We're actually going to need, let's just quickly whack in a garbage. Let's get one of these in quick. So they can go and do their job. Now we can try out the oil rigs, I guess. Gonna need to build. How can we go about doing this? So we got ore. I've got lots of oil in this part here. So let's try out. Let's build a road down first. How can we do this? Let's just simply run it. Along over here. See if we can put in the oil plant here. Now, how does this work? Not in industrial area. So let's upgrade that to industrial area then. Just like that now. Hopefully that should work. Shoreline required. So I'm thinking we actually can't build it here. Yeah. Damn, we really wanted it over here, didn't we? So we can't try out shoreline required. So do we need to build the road possibly slightly nearer? Is that something that we actually need to do? Now let's see if that works. Hey, what's it, Jay? We're just trying out the new DLC for City Skylines. We're making a bad job of it. So we can't put it in there. Definitely can't go into that space. That's a shame. Never mind. Yeah, we're not doing a very good job of this. We're just trying out the new DLC for City Skylines, the Industries area. I should have had a quick go at this before we streamed it, I guess. What else do we have? I mean, there's that many buildings. There is so many buildings for this thing here. But we could actually try the large oil drilling platform. Building must be placed by a roadside. I don't think we're going to be lucky. Man, there is oil here. That's the thing. Perhaps we run up to there. That might do it. Let's try it now. Wrong area type. Well, there is oil there. That's the thing. Why is it not? Why does it not let me build it? So we need to... Small oil pump. That's the thing, there's oil here, so I'm not sure why it's not letting me. It's definitely there. Let's move the location of the road slightly. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Maybe not. So that's not going to go in either. Can any of these buildings go in? No area type. So I think I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of that. Now let's see if we can pop this thing in now. Now it's a separate area altogether. Where did we build that road? Just here. Okay. Let's get rid of this bit here. And let's just extend that over to there. Now let's see how we get on now. Still doesn't let me. So do we still need to swap this over to that? I'm very confused. Little help needed, please. How do I place these buildings down? Because it's in the correct area. Well, obviously not. Oh, hang on a second. So we've got the main auxiliary extractor buildings. Hang on. So we've got the main building here. Area already has a main build. Area was a main building, but it doesn't. The main building's over here. So perhaps we've got to be really careful as regards to how close we can build to one another. Unless these things have to go into the water. Maybe that's it. Slope is too steep. Damn, this is not going well. Well, it's a good job that we're not playing this game for real, because this is such a bad start. I just want to work out how we get these buildings in. So we're going to want the main oil building. Already has the area already has a main building, but it doesn't because it's a separate area. Oh, hang on a second. Let's hang on. I think I know what I've done wrong here. Let's get rid of all of this. Get rid of it. Bye bye. Cheerio. See you later. Get rid of that. Get rid of all of that. Right, now let's build a completely new area. Here we go. Let's just do that. There we go. Right, now this should work. I bloody hope so. Now this, here we go, here we go. Right, now let's pop that into there. So this is the oil industry main building. So the oil industry main building sets an unassigned industries area type to oil industry. So we need these buildings to set this area to be oil and works as the industry area's headquarters for the city service vehicle. Ah, right, we're starting to get the hang of this now. How far are we into the stream? We've only just started to get the hang of it. Area in, so this is the area industry information. So we've got weekly acquisition, nothing at the moment, obviously. We've got no storage of oil. Now oil can go into petroleum, petrol, or into plastics. And there's the output. Okay, right, we're starting to get the hang of this now. I'm starting... Oh, such slow moving. So we've got a barracks as well. Workers' barracks increases the work efficiency. Man, that's... Okay, there's fireworks going off outside. The dog's probably going to go mad now. Let's pop in the barracks. So that helps workers go about their daily business. For some reason it makes them happy. They've got the maintenance building as well. Maintenance buildings take care of the industry buildings, increasing their utilization rate and reducing waste, basically. Each maintenance building increases the storage capacity of industrial buildings by 5%. Blah, 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 blah. So we have one of those. We have one of those. Let's just quickly pause the game. So they're kind of interesting looking. I'm not too sure if I like all of these palm trees. It's there's a lot of detail into these buildings, a lot of sound effects as well. Nice little few containers about. Yeah, they kind of look like sort of apartment buildings, don't they? They look kind of good, to be honest. So we're getting the hang of this now. So each area, and that includes forestry, farming, or oil. They're just warehouses. So each of those has a main building. And then after that, you need to put in the extractor buildings to extract the product, the natural resource. And then after that, it goes into the processing buildings to make it into whatever you want to make it into. And then the storage buildings to store that product before it gets sent away. Right, we've got the hang of it. Wow, look at that. I mean, that's like an aircraft carrier, really. Right, we've got lots and lots of buildings here. Right, so we're going to need some process buildings now. No, we're not. We're going to need some extractor buildings. Small oil pump. Large oil drilling. Let's get one of these in. I mean, these look pretty interesting. Here is a lot of the oil up here. So let's whack that into there. And one in there. They look pretty good. So, I mean, there's a lot of detail. Lots and lots of detail. Hey, what's your Ashton? For the giveaway. It's still only you, buddy. I mean, to be fair, we've been offline for like 3 weeks. We haven't been online much, have we? Had a few bits and pieces to sort out. And this isn't the best of welcome back videos. Because I've kind of made a complete hash up of everything so far. It's we're a bit out of sync, to say the least. But I hope you're well, buddy, and doing all right. Also, want me to make a stream? Mediator application. You can't hear my mic properly. Can you not? Hang on. You can't hear my mic properly. I think it sounds okay. I think it sounds okay. We're just having a look at City Skylines, the Industries DLC tonight. Just seeing what's in the game badly. I can't hear your mic properly. Is my mic playing up? It sounded alright to me just then. Let's have another look. Can't hear your mic properly. Is my mic playing up? It sounded alright. I think it sounds okay, mate. I think so. Okay, so we got the oil drilling platforms in. What else do we need after that? What else we got here? We got the large oil drilling pump in. So we can actually have one of these. Let's see what these look like. It's a shame we can't put in the oil. Oh, hang on, we can. We can put in the oil rigs. Let's just place one there. Just to see what it looks like. Can we run a road quickly along the side of that? Probably not. Do we actually need a road? That looks really, really bad. So we do need a road connection. Hang on. Might as well share the stream so that I can make the stream moderator application on Google Forums. What's that for, mate? What, for this channel? Is that what you mean? We need a road connection for this building. Does that... Well, that's pretty bad, but that will do anyway. Let's quickly sort out the electric whilst we're here. One to there, one to there, and then we'll just run this over to here. Okie doke, that's looking okay. Let's just quickly pop some water pipes down. I'm not too sure if the oil rig leaves. Probably not. But it's got some anyway. Right, we can actually run the game again now. Is that meant to move as much as that? That is one wobbly oil rig. There it goes. That kind of puts me off wanting to go on one of these things. Wow, he's really going for it, isn't it? It's a bit of a disco. It's having a bit of a jive there. Very interesting. Oh my god. What we got over here then? Wow, these create a lot of sort of smog. They don't seem to have any animations. But these work. They go up and down. They look pretty good. Anything happening over here? Got a few people doing their business. So what else do we need? It wasn't so bad. I only got window glass. Oh, was that from your accident? The car isn't so smashed up. Are you talking about that accident like a few weeks ago? Moderator for this channel, I've got a couple already at the moment. Once we possibly get to like the 100 mark, then once we get to the 100 mark, then I'll add a new moderator. But as we stand at the moment, we've probably got more moderators than we have subscribers. So that's I don't know if that's a good thing or not. You had the new crash. Oh dear, mate. Oh dear. Well, I hope you're all right. And was your kids and that in the car, or what do we need here? What do we need? So right, so we need the processing buildings for the oil now. So the oil sludge plants take oil and process it into petroleum. Okay, so this one will make petrol. This one here will produce plastics. Okay, let's whack one of those in. What we got now, waste oil refining plant. So any waste oil can also be produced into petroleum. Okay. And I'm guessing this is a cracker plant. So okay, so these are just for waste oils. These are for, so these two buildings here are for any waste products that are left over for some reason. I don't know why. But let's add them in and see how they look. So this symbol actually means there isn't much. Oh, hang on, it's going away. It's going away. How are we actually doing for the resources? So they're only just in, to be honest. They're only just in the area. But it's just to see what the buildings look like, to be fair. Somebody was complaining that I was going too slow. 65's what I would say is a good speed, minimum speed, yeah. That's alright. Because the way I see it, a coach can go 62. So as long as you're not having to overtake a car, that keeps the traffic flowing. So I think 65 for a car is pretty good. Sort of the minimum speed, probably. Okay. So it is flashing that we're not in the actual resources area, but we know that. So that's one of the petrol trucks there. Look kind of good. So what else do we need? We actually need the storage buildings now. Oh, we can actually build one of these great big... Let's whack all of these storage buildings in. Where can we build? I think we could build one here. So that was the crude oil storage. This was the oil industry storage. And we've got large tankers here, which can't go anywhere. Where can these go? Probably going to need to build a different road. Can I build a road out like so? There we go. Okay. So they're going to collect the oil, and from here it's going to be imported and it's going to be exported. So this actually gets 25 trucks. So once these start to fill up, at the moment this little box is empty. Once it starts to fill up, it's going to be transported to whoever wants to buy it, basically. We also put in this building here. So it's kind of dandy. I like the fact you get little workers in there as well. So what's he doing? Offshore drilling. So he's going from here. He's going from the oil rig to this badly placed road over to... now, do they take it to the processing? No, they're just going to take it from the ore rig to the storage facility, I'd imagine. So he's going to... Are they going to here? So this is another storage facility as well. Okay. So that's the oil. We've got the farming stuff down here. I mean, it all looks a mess. I know it looks a mess. But this is just to see what's in the DLC. Let's have a look. So we've got the farming land up here. So let's check out the farming land. You might be able to hear the dog chewing its toy behind me. Let's build a nice road. Just kind of like so. Okay, that's alright. So with the farming, we're going to need to go to paint industry area. So let's paint a new area. Like so. Let's quickly get out that of the area. So this is going to be the farming land. So let's have a look at the farming bits and pieces here. So we're going to need a main building to begin with. So we're going to need a farm building. So once again, the farm building sets the unassigned industry area type to farming and allows its level to progress. Also works as the industry's area headquarter for the city service vehicles. So if you decide to have a farming area, you need to put in the headquarters to assign it to that area. Area has no main building. Well, we know that because we haven't placed it yet. So why is it saying... Oh, here we go. So it's only a little building here. That's it. So that's the headquarters. That is command center. For the... It's a shame you can't zoom right in. So that's the headquarters for the farmers there. Let's quickly whack in some water pipes over here. Make sure they got water. I know this episode's a bit all over the place. I do apologise. It's just having a quick look, and we'll start the series properly tomorrow. I need to change the thumbnail, to be honest. It's it doesn't really indicate exactly what we're doing. Let's put up some electricity as well. Actually, let's go from here to here. Right, that should be it. Okay, right, we got electricity. So we got the headquarters. We can also add in the barracks. That boosts efficiency. And farm maintenance building. So these buildings... Bezil. A Bezil. Is that meant to be Evil Noodle? These are the buildings that I need to operate the area. So we've got the main farm buildings in. So now we're going to need the extractor buildings, which is crop fields. We've got small, medium, large, and then we've got fruit fields as well. So let's put in a large. Let's see. Let's put the medium one in. So let's have a look at the medium crop field. Too steep. Too steep. It's not. Is it too steep? Right. There we go. Let's have a couple of these in, and we'll have a large one as well, just to see what it looks like. So here's the fields. We can actually change these. So we've got corn. We can have corn, cotton, potatoes, wheat, or greenhouse. Cotton is there. Or we can have potatoes. It kind of looks a bit boring, doesn't it? Wheat. I kind of like wheat. Wheat looks alright. So let's have wheat. Okay, so we've got the medium ones and we've got a large one here. So next we're gonna want actually we've got the fruit fields. Let's add in the fruit field. See, that looks kind of good as well, doesn't it? I mean, this is going to be so much fun. Once we start playing this game properly. Hey, what's about Bianca? How are you, my friend? So with the fruit fields, we can have apples, oranges, pears. Pear trees look kind of nice. Or, wow, a greenhouse. Blimey, look at that building. That is... Are they solar panels? They are. No, they're not. They could be. That is pretty good in the old light reflector. That is a heck of a building. Let's have that. That looks awesome. Can you imagine a whole field of all of this wheat? I mean, it looks proper. How it should be. You know, lots of wheat fields about. We could. I mean, let's just say, for instance. Let's run a dirt track along here. Can we do this? Something like this. So let's add in some more of these fields here. Large. Can we get in 2 of these? Oh, damn, we can't. How about a medium? Right, we'll just put a small in. And then we'll try a large one. Too steep. Okay, fair enough. Slightly make this road a bit longer. That fruit building is pretty awesome looking. These are too steep. Okay, that's fair enough. So let's change this to corn as well. Oh no, wheat, yeah. Potatoes. I mean, from a distance, that looks pretty good. You can clearly identify that is a farming land. Hey, typical one. Welcome back, Grant. Watching you on my mum's phone. Super stuff. Don't waste the battery, mate. So, yeah, these are building nicely. 6 workers. We're just testing out the new DLC for City Skylines tonight. Yeah, don't expect anything pretty looking. Just seeing what it's all about. Now, actually, another thing I want to add in. We actually get star ratings now for how well this area is basically doing. The more stars, the more efficiently it's running. So actually our oil is actually running pretty dandy at the moment. Not so much our wood, but never mind. We're just testing out the farming at the moment. I love that. Love all the unique buildings. So after the extractor, we're going to need processing buildings. Oh wow, this is the animal ones. Let's put in some of these. Let's get in some animals. So what animals can we have? So we can have cows, Highland cows, pigs or sheep. Let's have some cows. Where's some of them? There they are. Moo, moo, moo. Right, we've got some... I've got sheep. What we got in this one? Cows in that one. Let's have pigs in that one. We have pigs. Oink, oink. Not my mum. I guess that. Oh dear. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I've got the... Wow, I love all the little pigs. They actually move about. That's pretty awesome. And the farmer person's there, look. Mind you, those sounds could get kind of annoying. Moo, moo. After a while, I guess. So that's pretty awesome as well. Let's build another road along here. No, we can't. Can we? Can we build a road? Can we not build a road? Okay, that would do. So we've done that. What else could be? A flour mill. Let's see what the flour mill looks like. So the flour mill obviously makes flowers. No, not flowers, but flour. Cattle shed. Oh, the dog's found its dog bowl. So we've got a cattle shed as well. What else we got? Milking parlor. And oh dear, slaughterhouse. Okay. Wow, that's a big build. I mean, these buildings are really, really well detailed. So these all... Oh, bloody... Hang on a second, man. No, it's making a bit of a racket there. So these buildings are kind of universal. This building will take in... So the slaughterhouse will take in crops and make it into animal products. This will also do the same. Crops to animal products. Same again, same again. So, looking at the cattle sheds are used to raise cattle and provide them with shelter. The flour mill grinds crops into flour and packages it for transportation. The milking parlours are designed to maximise the production of milk by mechanising the stream, blah 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 blah. And the slaughterhouse. Modern slaughterhouses are hygienic facilities that process slaughtered animals efficiently into various meat products. So that's pretty awesome. Oh dear, Ashton, have you upset Nightbot again? Am I going to play Red Dead? I don't know, mate. I had the first one, and I did play it for a while, but I kind of got a bit bored of it straight away. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. Possibly. That's a maybe, but the thing is, we've got Battlefield 5 coming out soon, so maybe after Christmas I might pick it up. By then, everyone's completed it, so I'm not too sure. We'll have to see. If my friends get it, I might get it as well. But at the moment, it's a maybe. So these are all the extractor buildings. No, these are the processing buildings for the farm. And last but not least, we've got storage buildings. We can have a large barn. We can have a small barn. And we can have some giant grain silos. Which look pretty good as well. We've got a small one here. So that is being used to store products. So I'm guessing it goes from... So where's this lorry now going? He's going from the extractor place. Now, is he going to come back out again? So these are going from the fields to the storage facilities. So I'm guessing once this gets full, these places here will transport them And these places here will transport them to other facilities. Guessing that's how it works. No bots. Well, someone keeps using capital letters. That's probably why. Make the game more faster. Yeah, we can speed it up, but I mean, it doesn't really make any more difference because, as I say, we're just mucking about on this, seeing what's what. I mean, to be fair, no one can get from here to there, which kind of doesn't make sense, does it? Let's just quickly. Oh dear, the dogs are fighting. Let's just do that. It looks terrible, but that's going to do for the time being. So hang on, what's the difference between storage buildings and processing buildings? So the processing buildings... storage buildings... So they're just areas where they can crops can be stored in, and I'm guessing they're kind of the same as these buildings here. So from here, that's the crop level, animal products, 3 trucks out of use. Do these come with lorries as well? They do. Make a motorway. I'm just trying out all the new buildings at the moment, mate. We're going to start a fresh game tomorrow, and we'll start things off from scratch. So actually there's quite a few vehicles coming into there. I mean, it looks terrible. It doesn't look good, does it? There are quite a few buildings that actually I want to try out. So what else we got? We've got the ore buildings. They look pretty dandy. Let's take a look. Petroleum refinery. Oh, wow, look at the size of this thing. These are the unique buildings. Soft paper factory. Look at the size of these buildings. Food factory. So these are the unique buildings. Look at the size of these. Food factory. So that's kind of actually in the right place, to be fair. These two aren't. These two are. We've got so it'd be in transportation. So there is actually an airport cargo hub. Let's have a quick look at this. Probably gonna need to build a new road. Actually, we could actually. Can we squeeze this thing somewhere? Hang on. Let's build a road. So let's see what this looks like. Oh damn, we built the road too high. So this is an airport with a train line going through it, which I think is pretty good. Pretty good looking. And there's not, as far as I'm aware, there's been nothing in the game like this before. Where you got the airport and a train line in exactly the same place. In an actual proper building. When we hit 1k, I will be dancing. What? 1,000 subscribers? Mate, I don't think you'll be dancing when you're at the age of 90 something. I'm the only one here that Bobby V died. Did he? Are you now off? Take good of my take good care of my baby. Just, huh? Oh, you've lost me there. Yeah, so there's loads and loads of buildings in this. Kind of excited to play this game for real. We actually do have... where is it? This is... These are the warehouses. I mean, the warehouses as well are pretty awesome. The warehouses look pretty good as well. I mean, that's a proper cargo hub there. There is a postal low happiness. I'm sure we can build. It could be in transportation. Yeah, so we can actually build a post office. Oh dear, the other dog's gone out for a walk. I'm left with the monster in the house. Yeah, nothing on the tables for you. He's being a bit nosy now. Let's have a quick look at the postal buildings. We've got the post office, and we've got the post office sorting factory. So they kind of look good as well. Bit boring, but not too bad. I like all the unique buildings. They look pretty dandy. I'm actually, yeah, kind of excited to play this for real. So we've had a look at the... I mean, it took... Yes, I know you're there. I don't think my billions of viewers want to listen to you whinging on, do they? Huh? It was a bit slow to begin with, to get used to how this thing works, but eventually I got there. So we've had a look at roughly everything. The dancing oil rig as well, which is kind of amusing. Whoa, whoa! There it goes. That's a nice screenshot, that. We could actually have that. Should we have that as a nice screenshot? Oh, there goes a firework. There you go. There's my thumbnail for the next episode. Yeah, so we had a look at bits and pieces. Kind of should have looked at... So we actually need more... Not enough buyers for products. That's interesting. But to be fair, we've got no industry over here, so that's probably why. Yeah, so we've had a look at everything. It looks kind of good. So we're going to start again from tomorrow. What's the time now? 11:30. Yeah, that will do for today's episode. We've had a look at quite a lot of the buildings. I love the farming. Looks pretty awesome indeed. I like how you can change it to kind of whatever you want. It looks kind of good, doesn't it? Does look kind of dandy. Love this building here. Very posh indeed. Kind of looks alright. Not next to this building here for petrol. Got all the sheep going there. I thought they were going moo rather quickly. That would get kind of annoying after a little while. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Pretty good indeed. We will hit 1 million. Well, I like your optimism. Please. Another 30 minutes. I kind of, I think I've kind of got to a point where I've run out sort of showing what's in the game. I think we're done. I might end this and do something else. I don't know. I might do a bit of PUBG or something. Maybe. So why have you? Oh, the bloody dog's pulled items from the lounge into the dining room. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna end up now. Me and Noodle are that old. I am not that old. I'm in my 30s, but I'm not early 30s. I'm only 32. How dare you? How dare you? Yeah, so we've had a look at everything. I'm going to finish up now. We'll start a new series of this hopefully tomorrow. And we'll start from scratch. We won't have unlimited money. We won't have everything unlocked. We'll start from fresh. Kind of excited. Kind of excited. Lots of new buildings to try out. We might stick with this map. I'm not too sure. Possibly. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But thank you very much for joining us today. I know it was a bit scratchy to begin with. It was a bit all over the place. We've been offline for quite a while. About 2-3 weeks. So we were a bit rusty. We was a bit rusty. But that will do for today. I do hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to click that subscribe button now whilst we're online. And your name will appear on the screen. And why not click the like button as well, huh? We've been offline for a little while, so that would actually help us out rather a lot. Yeah, all subscribers should appear on the screen. They should do. But that will do for today. Thank you very kindly, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new series playing City Skylines Industrial. Cheers very much. Ta-da. Thank you. Goodbye.
Say goodbye. I'm happy that you came. I say goodbye. Please come back again. Goodbye, everyone.